Pakistan could carry out surveillance India with Chinese drones. China selling the high-end military drones to Pakistan needs to be watched carefully, say experts. Sharing his views with Fay Online, Lieutenant Gen Vinod Bhatia, retired, former DGMO, drones are part of the future warfare and the Pakistan side is going for the Chinese drones. Earlier they used to buy both the US and Chinese weapon systems. According to the former DGMO, while the Pakistan side could use these for detecting gaps along our border, we are ready with our countermeasures. However, Air Marshal M. Matheswaran, former Deputy Chief of Integrated Defense Staff, DKIDS, at Air HQ said, the announcement of China supplying 48 Wing Loon 2 drones to Pakistan Air Force, PAF, is significant. The timeline is not known, but I suppose it will be done within 3 years. These male drones also have combat role as they can be armed. PAF will get a boost to its ISR capability. Pak will also get the technology to manufacture it. BDL receives 200 crores worth order from DRDO for medium-range surface-to-air missile. Bharat Dynamics Limited, BDL, a defense PSU Wednesday said it received order worth 200 crore from state-owned Defense Research and Development Organization, DRDO, for supply of rear section of the medium-range surface-to-air missile. In a press release, BDL said RSAM is a joint development project between DRDO and Israel Aerospace Industries, Israel, with BDL as the nominated production agency. India will find out. Trump on sanctions for S-400 deal with Russia. President Donald Trump on Wednesday said that India will soon find out about his decision on the punitive Qatar sanctions after India signed a $5 billion deal to purchase the S-400 air defense system from Russia. Under the Countering America's Adversaries Through Sanctions Act, or Qatar sanctions, which was amended early this year, only Donald Trump has the authority for the presidential waiver to India on weapons deal with sanctions hit Russia. India last week inked a $5 billion deal to purchase S-400 Triumph air defense system from Moscow. The mega deal was sealed in New Delhi during the visit of Russian President Vladimir Putin for the annual summit with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Asked about the agreement between India and Russia, Donald Trump, while interacting with reporters in the Oval Office of the White House, said, India will find out. Aren't they? India is going to find out, he reiterated in response to India's specific question. Asked when, he said, you will see. Sooner than you think. Rafale contract for India, clarifications by Dassault Aviation. Within the framework of the September 2016 intergovernment agreement between France and India, Dassault Aviation has sold 36 Rafale aircraft to India. In compliance with the Indian regulations, defense procurement procedure, and as frequent with such a contract, Dassault Aviation has committed to offsets in India worth 50% of the value of the purchase. In order to deliver some of these offsets, Dassault Aviation has decided to create a joint venture. Dassault Aviation has freely chosen to make a partnership with India's Reliance Group. This joint venture, Dassault Reliance Aerospace Ltd, DRDO, was created February 10, 2017. Other partnerships have been signed with other companies such as BTSL, Defsys, Kinetic, Mahindra, MANE, Samtel. Other negotiations are ongoing with 100-odd other potential partners. In compliance with French regulations, Chief Operating Officer Loic Ségalen informed, 11 May 2017, the Central Works Council of the creation of the DRDO joint venture in order to fulfill some of the offsets commitment. The cornerstone for the DRDO plant in Nagpur, Maharashtra, was laid 27 October 2017. This plant will manufacture parts for Falcon 2000 business jets and, in a second step, parts for Rafale aircraft. An initial team of Indian managers have been trained for 6 months to our manufacturing processes in our plant in Biarritz, France. The first Indian skilled workers have also benefited from an intensive training in our manufacturing techniques in France. The first Falcon 2000 parts will be delivered by end 2018. DRDO Testfires quick reaction missile of Odisha coast. The Defence Research and Development Organisation, DRDO, test-fired short-range quick reaction surface-to-air missile from a test facility of Odisha coast. Sources said the sleek and highly mobile air defense system was fired from a canister mounted on a rotatable truck-based launch unit from Integrated Test Range, ITR, on Monday. The test was aimed at validating various parameters, including propulsion performance of the weapon system and its killing capability. Data generated during the test are being analyzed, said a defense official. The missile, which can destroy multiple targets at a distance of 15 kilometers, will supplement the medium-range surface-to-air missile Akash capable of hitting targets 30 kilometers away. Radars, electro-optical systems, telemetry systems and other tracking stations have tracked the trajectory of the weapon and monitored all the parameters. The state-of-the-art missile developed by the Defense Research and Development Laboratory, DRDL, can be used as an anti-sea skimmer from a ship against low-flying attacking missiles. It employs dual-thrust propulsion stage using high-energy solid propellant. Its electronic countermeasures helps to outsmart aircraft jammers. As the missile has multi-role capability and can attain high frequency with maneuverability, it will provide considerable advantage to the armed forces. With % kill probability, it can destroy aerial targets like fighter jets, cruise missiles and air-to-surface missiles as well as short-range ballistic missiles, the official added. The missile, which is yet to get a formal name, is a new development of DRDO. It has to undergo several rounds of experimental trials before being inducted in the armed forces.